Hey folks, Harley Day Rider here, back at you once again, your good old friend HDR. Here at the Valley Harley Davidson dealer ride today. First time riding with these folks. And good group of people down here. So we are going to go on this group ride. And then I guess after the group ride, we'll come back and we'll have lunch. So we're going to check this out and see what we do today with them. They were telling us there's going to be some pretty bad spots in here. Got my buddy Jim here coming up in the rear as a rear road captain. And yep, we'll see how we're going to do. So it's nice to be invited down with the Valley group here. Got a good group in front of us, a good group behind us. So it's supposed to be a beautiful day today for this ride. It's supposed to be a 2-hour journey. I don't know how many miles they got mapped out for us here, but we'll see. You never have a chance to do a group ride. You know, get out there and try a couple. Find your local Harley dealers. The actual Harley Davidson actually put out a new app for your phone, and it will show you local rides that are coming up, give you some ideas of some rides out there. So we shall see. This is all part of Cabela's over there. Cabela's started this whole entire plaza up here. Now look at it. It's just a regular like shopping area. I mean, there's just stores upon stores. I was worried about getting gas this morning, but I guess there is a Sheetz right over there. Something to remember. Stoplights to get through here. It's always wonderful in a group ride. Hey guys, I had to bring you back in there to show you some of this beautiful foliage back in here. Man, we are in the backwoods of West Virginia here, and these guys know where to go, man. They'll have some really gorgeous rides. A lot of twisties out here. We've been moving back and forth on the bends. So it's been, you know, motorcycle riding at its best. And that's what you want. You want to be able to get... I just told Mrs. HDR that the other night about twisties, because we're going down to Nashville this year, and down into Tennessee and Memphis, and we're going to go down. She said, well, for that way you might as well ride the tail of the dragon, and I've never ridden it before, so we're going to do that. give it to this group. They have a really good pace setter up there. He's definitely setting the pace pretty well. And you know, just one of those nice, you know, leisurely rides. One thing you'll find on a group ride is you have many different skill sets. I'm sure I'm not half as good as some of these guys on these bikes. They've been riding for decades. And you know, I've even seen Jim, he can actually put his bike, I mean, almost to the floorboards in a corner because he's been riding for so many years. But you know, just keep a leisurely pace. Always remember, you know, I always tell you guys, ride your own ride. And that's the big thing, you know. And I have been noticing more and more lately, I've been looking through the curves. You learn that when you take the BRC, right? You always keep your gaze and look out. Wow, there's a big pothole. And one thing you're on group rides also, try to mark everything out, you know, with your foot, with your hand, tell the other riders what's coming up. So that way we can, you know, try to stay safe. And that's the big thing. You can see their feet coming out because there's a big pothole down here. Right here, big pothole. Just put my foot out there to the left to let the guy behind me know that it's there. You know, a little sand right there, or sawdust, or some stuff. Not sawdust, but you know what I mean, gravel. And you know how much I love old barns. That's an oldie but goodie there. Nice views out over this ridge. Man. And these are roads that I probably would have never ridden on. You know, you come to a group ride, and these local guys know their roads. And they get you out here. That's a good idea. Use snow fencing to keep the critters out of the garden. Get you some more twisties here. A little bit more scenery out there over the hillside. Yeah, beautiful day for a ride though. Not too hot. Probably hovering around 68 degrees today. Another beautiful shot out there. Look at that hillside. You see for miles and miles and miles. Man, nice breeze coming off the ridge up here. Well, this is where they said we're going to be getting into some rough road up here. Wanted to bring you in for this thing and see how rough it really is. It's supposed to be pretty bad. Yeah, I can see it's pretty bad up here. Look at that, half the road's falling apart. Oh, yep, that was a bad one. Oh. Well, that wasn't too long anyway. At least we got out of it, I hope. Yeah, half that road was falling apart back there. What the heck? Another gorgeous view down there. Some barns at the bottom. Those are places I like to fly over it, maybe like in a helicopter. Take some pictures there. I think that'd be pretty cool. Fresh cow manure up on that hill. Or horse manure. Could have been using it for fertilizer. Whoops. Old camper for sale there. So all I gotta do when I go home is mow the grass. Today, couldn't mow it on. I like to mow my grass on Fridays, but I couldn't mow it Friday because of all the rain we had. So I guess today will be a mow day. Today on Sunday. So we get to see all the bikes going around the bends up there in front of us. Can't really show you the bikes behind us. Be nice to have some film of somebody in the back there. This is just a beautiful little area back in here. A lot of gravel though on these roads, right in this area right here. A little slippage of the tires. You gotta be a little careful there. I was leaning back there into the turn, and in fact, tires just kind of gave it a little, you know, like a kick out. Just got to recompensate for that. It's my own fault. Well, you know, there's gravel and stuff. You probably shouldn't have a lean angle, you know, lower than 10 degrees. I mean, you just gotta. And these grates. Nice little area. I don't know where we're at right here, but it's a nice little area to ride through. Might be like the local church or something right there. Could be. Mrs. HDR could not make it with me today because she had was known as Kohl's Cash. Now, if you've never heard of Kohl's Cash, Kohl's is a department store here in Pennsylvania. You may have one around you. And I forget what I bought last. Oh, I know what I bought. I bought a new suit jacket and a new pair of suit pants, you know, and a new tie. And well, they give you $20 in Kohl's Cash. Well, it was going to expire today, so Mrs. HDR had to go to Kohl's to buy something. And you know what? Honestly, if you don't, you're just throwing money away. Because it's $20. It's $20 on what you could buy anything for, so. Dead squirrel in the road there. So yeah, it's 20 bucks. I mean, 20 bucks is 20 bucks. So, that's where Mrs. HDR is today. Beautiful in here, huh? I love the way these trees overhang the road. Just makes for a nice cool ride. Like I said, it's not hot today anyway, guys. It's like 68. Really a mild day. Bike in front of me sounds really good, huh? Yeah, got that thing tuned up pretty good. It looks like it's one of the CVOs. I don't know what model that bike is in front of me there, but I can tell because I think it's set on the motor 117 engine, so there's a lot of engine under that bike. So, hey, but thanks for throwing your dirt out on the road. Congratulations, we have a prize for you. And then you hit him with the motorcycle. with grass on the road. Please do not cut your grass and throw your clippings on the road. That's just stupid. I always turn my mower around and blow them back into the yard. I mean, Jesus, really? You know, gotta be cage drivers. I'm sure they've never ridden a bike. It's even dangerous for bicycles, you know, with the little skinny tires. You gotta be careful. There's Kojak out there mowing his grass. If you don't remember Kojak, then you're too young. So we're getting ready to set out here on our second part of this run. And with bikes lined up, we just stopped to take our break here. We've been out on the road now for 2 hours, roughly 2 hours. All right. So we're back out, and moseying along here. Gonna go back up to Valley Harley Davidson and have some lunch with the guys and the girls here. I always got to wonder, when a car's coming out and they're going to merge, why don't they just, well, I think he has a lane. I think he's all right. See, I got the coat off finally, and really got nice out here. Alright, you couldn't want a tighter group than what we have right now. This is just a perfect staggered line formation group of motorcyclists. Tell you what, these guys, all these people riding in this ride today are amazing. I mean, they're all, they all got a good skill set. We're able to keep together. I mean, a lot of times when you ride in a group, you get that accordion effect. But I tell you what, you know, kudos to all the bikers out here today with this group. I mean, look how nice that Staggered is going up through there. And then behind us, you can see in the mirror, okay folks, that was the big loop there. We are coming back into the road here, leading us back into Valley Harley Davidson, and I guess they have a lunch prepared for us today, which is really nice of them. Good folks in Valley. Remember, this is where I test rode the Road Glide Ultra, and Jim still laughs because I said it was a $40,000 motorcycle. Hey, I was wrong. It was like 28. I could be off a little bit. I'm trying to get my facts straight, Jim, let me tell you. Jim is in the back there pulling up the rear, as I told you before, so. But, so yeah, it was a wonderful ride today. This is a really good group of people here. If you ever get a chance to come out to Valley Harley Davidson, look at their website. They do put a calendar event up when they're having their group rides. So yeah, come out here. I met one couple here. They actually said they rode in from Burgestown, and that's right next door to me, so that was pretty cool. And so yeah, you meet all kind of people, and you know, you get to ride with all different people with different styles of riding. There's even a couple Yamaha bikes in this group today. So it's very nice to be invited out here. I appreciate the yell from Jim that told me what was going on. But yeah, check their calendar. Anybody can come out for their, they call it a dealer ride. You do have to sign off that says, you know, they're not responsible if you run your bike over a mountain or anything. But look, they're going to have helicopter rides today. Wouldn't that be just pretty cool? I don't know where the helicopter came from. It's not every dealership that has a helicopter. And there's Jan. She is filming coming back in. And the return. And get these bikes backed in back here. Put her in reverse. Ugh. Alright folks, thanks for riding along. Harley Day Rides will be down and out here once again in Valley Harley Davidson in close to Wheeling, West Virginia.